Hello, my name is Muhammad Irfan bin Muhammad Rashid. I will present about filter. Definition of filter. A filter is a circuit capable of passing certain frequency while attenuating other frequencies. Thus, a filter can extract important frequencies from signals that also contain undesirable or irrelevant frequencies. Classification of filter. Filter have four types. That is low pass filter, high pass filter, band pass filter, band reject filter, or band stop filter. Passive or active. Filters can be placed in one or of two categories. That is passive or active. Passive filters include only passive components, resistors, capacitors, and inductors. Active filters use active components, such as op-amps, in addition to resistors and capacitors, but not inductors. Passive filters are most responsive to a frequency range from roughly 100 Hz to 300 MHz. The limitation on the lower end is a result of the fact that at low frequency of the inductors or capacitors will have to be quite large. The upper frequency limit is due to the effect of parasitic capacitors and inductors. Careful design practice can extend the use of passive circuit well into the gigahertz range. Active filters are capable of dealing with very low frequencies, and they can provide voltage gain. Active filters can be used to design high-order filters without the use of inductors. This is important because inductors are problematic in the context of integrated circuit manufacturing technique. However, active filters are less suitable for very high frequency applications such because of amplifier bandwidth limitation. Radio frequency circuits more often utilize passive filters. Low pass filter. Low pass filter allow frequency signal without any attenuation, but it rejects any high frequency signal. The low pass filter has a reactive component, whose reactance varies with the input frequency. The variance in the reactance causes the voltage drop to increase or decrease inside the circuit. If the voltage drop is larger than the output, the signal will be passed. Otherwise, it is rejected by the filter. The pass band and stop band frequency are defined by the cut-off frequency of the filter. Any frequency less than the cut-off frequency is passed without any attenuation, while any other higher frequency signal than the cut-off frequency will be blocked. High pass filter. The type of filter that allow the high frequency signal to pass without any attenuation in its amplitude and block any low frequency signal is called high pass filter. Any signal with a frequency lower than the cut-off frequency of the filter get blocked, while any signal with a frequency higher than the cut-off frequency passes with full amplitude. Band pass filter. This type of filter allow a specific band of frequencies and block any other frequencies lower or higher than its pass band frequency. This filter has two cut-off frequency, that is lower and upper cut-off frequency. Band pass block low frequency and high frequency, while allow the frequency in between known as the pass band frequencies. Any input signal having frequencies belong to the pass band frequency will get passes without any attenuation. Combining low pass filter and a high pass filter together in a cascade configuration will provide a band pass filter. The low pass filter will block high frequency and the high pass will block low frequency. After that, they will pass the middle frequency in between. Band reject filter. This type of filter attenuates the signal whose frequency lies in a fixed band of frequencies. It is also known as band-stop filter or notch filter. It works completely opposite to the band-pass filter. It allows low-frequency signal and high-frequency signal, but it does not allow a fixed band of frequencies in between. It also has lower and upper cut of frequency, and any signal having frequency in between this cut of frequency are rejected by filter. Application of filter. It have 4 application. It applied in audio electronic. A crossover network is a network of filter used to channel low frequency audio to woofers, mid-range frequency to mid-range speaker, and high frequency sound to tweeters. Analog to digital conversion. Filters are placed in front of an ADC input to minimize aliasing. Radio communications. Filter enable radio receiver to only see the desired signal while rejecting all other signal, assuming that the other signal have different frequency content. DC power supply. Filters are used to eliminate undesirable high frequency that are present on AC input lines. Additionally, filters are used on a power supply output to reduce ripple. That is all for my presentation. Thanks for watching.